going? It's Paul at PM Designs, and this is the on-stage stands Posi-Lok MSA 9501, and it just comes in a very simple plastic bag, and it was about $10 on Amazon. And you might be wondering, what the heck is it? Well, as you've seen, this is the Samson Meteor mic. I'm going to go ahead and fold up the little built-in stand legs, and I'm going to go ahead and reposition to show you what this video is actually covering. What this adapter does, and it's this piece right here, starting at this point right here and obviously ending at where it threads into the tripod, into the microphone. Whenever I initially installed it, there was this little star-shaped little, I guess, little stop or whatever you want to call it, lock ring, and that was originally on the microphone stand right here. And when I tighten this, because this rod can swivel, it can, you know, it's not notched where it fits on, and it can rotate anyway. So I figured I'd tighten that in and I'd put it up here so I can have the microphone be pointing in a specific direction coming off the top of this adapter. And what this does is it has a it's all metal except for the plastic knob right here, and when you loosen this, you can then angle the microphone, and then you can tighten it back in so that way your microphone stays perpendicular to the floor. And then once you put it back in, you tighten it back down. Very simple to use, and the reason why I got it is because if you saw in the first video, my microphone came straight off of this, and while it didn't cause any problems, I didn't really care for it pointing like that. I just figured it may pick up audio a little bit better standing straight up, since that's how it's designed to work. It's something simple, and the other option that I had was to go with one of the flexible little, I think the shortest one was about 6 inch, but the little flexible little gooseneck little mount. But the only thing with that is, and the reason why I didn't go that direction, is because I didn't know how much weight that those would handle, and I didn't know if it would be one of those issues where I put the microphone on there and I'd have it positioned where I wanted when I'd start recording, and then halfway through the recording, you know, you have a microphone toppling over on you and you have to keep bending it back straight. And so I figured this way it would be a solid connection, it would be locked off into place, and then with everything else tightened down, it'll sit there, and you know, I'm wiggling the stand, and it's staying in position. So, and then it also allows, there's enough clearance to, if I want to bring down the little stand, so I have, you know, open access all around the microphone, and it can pick up audio from any direction possible. It has enough room for these to fold down, at least in the configuration I have, and it looks like in really any other configuration it'll have enough space to move around. So that is the on-stage stands Posi-Lok adapter MSA 9501, and like I said, it was about $10 on Amazon, and you can order it direct through them. And a couple of their other stands actually include that piece on them as the angle adjustment, instead of having it where this one, you know, my stand, it angles, but I can also bring this boom right here in and out and adjust it a little more. So, but it works for what I wanted it to do. It didn't have any problem. The threads were cut nicely, and the only thing I did have a little, I guess, modification I had to do was moving this little ring right here, which I'm sure if you don't have one on your stand, you can either buy one or go to a hardware store and pick up something that, you know, a thin nut that would fit on there that would serve the same purpose, or go to your local music center, you know, like guitar center or whatever your local place like that is, and pick up something like that. But that was the only thing I had to do modification wise, and that was only because I wanted my microphone to be positioned facing me and not have to be, you know, tighten down and back it off to where it's, you know, there's a chance that these can turn. So that was just something that I did, not 100% necessary, and in your case your microphone may thread down to where it sits perfectly on there. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button. If you have any comments about this or any questions about it, leave them in the comment section. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button.